Hey everyone, I'm Colby with Black Ovis, and this is Drew from Sitka, and we wanted to talk to you today about one of Sitka's brand new products this fall, and that is the Sitka Flash Optics Harness, and just do a little bit of a comparison between the new harness and the OG Mountain Optics Harness. So, Drew.
I mean, we could talk about the OG ones where they bounced around. Remember that? You're too young to remember that.
I am a little too young for that.
Optics harnesses have come a long ways. There are lots of options. Here's a couple from Sitka. And first I'm going to talk about the Mountain Optics harness that came out 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever it was. What we wanted to accomplish with this was how do you make a system where you can customize it to you, right? So that's why we have the removable pouches. It's got all the cool like little back pieces and zippers. But then once we had one that was cool and really liked it, we of course started to work on another one. Because why not, right?
Mm-hmm. Always got to make it better.
Always got to make it better. We're always tinkering, right? I think somebody says that, always be tinkering.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. So with the original Mountain Optics harness, you have your nice pouch. You've got a magnetic hood. Just a really versatile piece that didn't have the bounce, that it's got 4 connection points. It ties into your body really well. You can wear it low, you can wear it high, depending on whatever you prefer. There were some downsides, right? And so some of the design things that we started to see over the years that we needed to fix were in this new model here. So one of the things that we did right off the bat was the coverage of your optics, right? So when you're buying a pair of optics, this is an investment that we want to help you take care of, yet still be able to access quickly during your hunt scenarios, your scouting, or whatever you're doing. And the old one didn't have coverage on the sides, and so you get a little bit of dust and dirt that would get inside of there. Mm-hmm. So on the new one, just a real simple fix was the addition of these side flaps that cover over the top of the entire optic, again, to really protect that investment that you have. It also has a little bit better magnetic hood, so that when you're glassing, you pull that up, it won't have a tendency to, it won't flop back down.
Mm-hmm. That's a super unique design where it folds flat into itself.
Yep.
That's something that no one else on the market really does.
And it also folds back. And again, that's a personal preference. I get some people like, well, I hate the fold back. And then if you're me, I'd love the fold back. So you do whatever you love to do. If you like the fold back, this is a great version for you. So that was one of the simple fixes, plus the extra magnet in front. Again, the actual optics that fit in here is the same as the Mountain Optics harness, so there's no size difference there, but the unit itself does have 2 different sizes because this strap has lots of extension in it. It can go basically one size fits all. This one doesn't. It has a smaller version and a larger version, so depending on your body type, there are 2 different sizes for you.
Sweet.
The 2 pouches. Mm-hmm. Most people use 1 pouch.
Right.
And when this was designed, this was actually designed for archery hunters in mind. It wasn't designed necessarily for big game hunters to start with, and then it kind of morphed into, it's going to work well for both. So we only put 1 pouch on here because of it being basically most people just utilizing 1 pouch. It's ambidextrous, so it can molly from one side to the other. The old version has a way to tether into your rangefinder or whatever you might put in there. The new one has a built-in bungee, which is just a much nicer option. So this, you can just do a lark's head around whatever you want to tether in there.
It's really clean, and that's ambidextrous too, right?
Yeah.
That'll move to the other side of the pouch.
That'll move to the other side of the pouch, and it's for guys like us who lose things. So tether your things in, protect your investment. Which brings me to the tether for your binoculars. So when you put your binos in here, like so, you have this really cool strap that can click in. That way, if you lean forward and you forget to close this, you won't lose your stuff.
Sweet.
So enough about that. One of the main big differences is the actual strap system. Mm-hmm. And I will say that this takes a little time to learn.
Absolutely.
Once you figure it out, it's really not hard. Mm-hmm. I like it because it is so adjustable. But the new strap system for this harness is really slick. So it has on the back, you've got 2 quick connects on the back. So again, use whichever side you want or use them both. I just use one, push it forward, lift it up. Once you have this adjusted to your body, all you have to do is just slip an arm in, other arm in, nice and quiet, clipper back in there. Really, really, really simple. Especially if you're in a tree stand and you're tethered in up here, you can actually you cannot disconnect and still put this on.
Sure.
Without having to ever untether yourself from that tree stand.
It's a really cool feature.
It's really nice. You can see through it, so I mean, obviously, I don't know if we can see that on the camera, but it's got nice mesh, so it has some breathability. It might run a little warm back here, but the trade-off is we actually have a smaller profile front. So whereas this one has a bigger profile front, this one has a smaller profile front, larger profile on the back, obviously way less in the back there.
For sure. 2
options. Figure out which one works for you, but this is a great option for protecting your investment, being able to get in and out of your optics quickly, and it's going to last you for a long time. Like, again, I've been running one of these now for 5 years, and I absolutely destroy equipment, and I've yet to destroy any pieces of this, so it's a really solid piece of gear.
Absolutely. I bet this new one will be the same for you too.
Yeah, comes in 2 colorways. So this one comes in, what do we have, subalpine now, and the pyrite. This one comes in an elevated 2 in a solid gray. Probably has a more technical color name than that, but that's all right. For the audience,
it's close enough.
Close enough. Gray will work.
It's good looking gray.
Sweet, man. So that's the Mountain Optics Harness and the Optics Flash Harness from Sitka Gear. This one's brand new. Good piece of gear. Get one if you need one.
Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the new Sitka Flash Optics Harness. Bunch of improvements from Sitka. Way more simple than the Mountain Optics Harness. Bunch of cool features for tree stand hunters, big game hunters alike. We have these live right now on blackovis.com, so check them out.